Hey, hello guys, welcome to my channel. So in this video, we're gonna discuss about creation of AutoIT based PSM connectors. So without any delay, we will further move on to this topic. So yeah, let's deep dive into this. So basically, you may get a doubt normally that what is AutoIT, right? So basically, AutoIT is nothing but it's just a scripting language which is used for automating the Windows GUIs and all this stuff basically. So you can use it's just like a programming language, but it's more of a scripting language than used for automating this Windows application GUI stuff. So so for this purpose, this is called the scripting language. So we will use a lot of keystrokes like pressing enter tabs. So combination of that and a lot of that stuff to automate the process of application launch and login processes, right? So within that in that process we use of our loops, and so according to the application login process we may use different types of uh, processes like we may use controls, and we may use loops, conditions, and a lot of the things. So yeah, you don't need to go deep into that, but yeah, just to remember that AutoIT is just a scripting language to automate the Windows stuff. Okay, so that's all you need to remember. That's all. Okay, so yeah, without any delays, so we will move on to the creation process, how to develop. So if you want to develop a custom universal connector PSM connector, right? So what are the steps you follow basically? So what you need to follow basically is, so there are certain I don't say that this is only the fixed template, but yeah, if you follow this type of sequence, you will have you will have a process in place, and you'll have a track of what are the tests you have done, and so right, so you have a track of it, right? So yeah, so before developing a custom connector you need some prerequisites, right? So what are those prerequisites? In the first step you need to install the AutoIT. So AutoIT you can get it from the online. It's a open source tool, so you can download it from Google. So you can download it, and what you need to have your client application. So client application is nothing but the application you want to launch through your PSM automatically, right? When user connect through PVWA, so when he clicks on connect, that application login process should be automated, right? So that application, for example, you may think of SQL developer, WinSCP, and all these things, right? So when you launch a WinSCP, it automatically launches, right? So WinSCP basically uses launch through AutoIT. Okay, so basically you need to have what are the prerequisites. So you need to have an AutoIT a latest version installed, and you need to have your client application installed on your PSM server, or you can install wherever you want before developing in the development phase. Later you can after compiling it to any executable, standalone executable, you can move on to the PSM. So there is no need of there is no particular reason like you know only need to develop in PSM. You can develop elsewhere, and it is recommended to develop it in a separate server. But yeah, if the cost is more concerned, you can develop it in PSM server it as well. Okay, and the first thing is you have installed the AutoIT, and you have the client application in your PSM server. So next thing is you need to develop the script, right? So using a AutoIT scripting language, you need to automate the login process, right? So you'll develop a script, you will automate the login process, GUI automation, and all the stuff. So you will just test it. So if it is working fine, so next create the connector. So what you will do, so by default CyberArk provide a skeleton, dispatcher skeleton. So you'll copy that skeleton and paste this code in that that dispatcher AU3 file. So there is a session where you need to enter your custom code there. So you need to define your custom code there. So and you need to define the stuff like variables and all these things. So yeah, so once you did it, and you can test that or AU3 file manually from the command line, so that once it launches successfully, what you need to do is you can convert it into a standalone executable and post that. What you need to do is you need to integrate it with the PVWA so that a user can log in, right? So that's how the process will be. So yeah, so without any further delay, so we'll start developing the. So we'll see a live demo of a application called DBware. So it's just basically a universal database application which is used to connect multiple databases through it. But today we restrict it to Oracle. So we are developing DBware connection component to launch the Oracle database. Okay, so we'll see the live demo in the next few minutes. So let's start our demo. Okay, so let's start. So quickly I will move on to my PSM machine. So yeah, please give a minute. Yeah guys, so now I'm back into my PSM server. So basically this AutoIT provides an editor to develop the scripts. This is called SCITE script editor. Okay, so with this you can develop the code and debug the code and so whatever so you do. Okay, so as I said, so you have the prerequisites. One thing is AutoIT and a client application, right? So I have my AutoIT installed here. So AutoIT is there here. So AutoIT I have installed, and I have my client application that is called DBware. So here my DBware is here. So okay, so the first prerequisite met. So next thing is developing the connector, right? So let's start with developing the connector. So I have opened the SCIT a script editor so that now I can write the code to launch the client application. So let's start the demo. Okay, so I'm using run command to initially launch the client application. So run and put the client application path here. Okay, so yeah, let me take the client application path from the program files dbware. Okay, so control A, copy. Okay, script editor, paste dbea var dot exe. Okay, so I'm using run command to just launch the executable. So let's do that. Run command is running. Just click on tools, go. So see, it's launching, right? Let's see what happens. Okay, so if you see here, when I launched the application, so before the main window there is a pop-up coming, right? So these pop-ups come initially on the first login. So on the next consecutive logins, this may disappear. Okay, so we need to handle it initially, right? So basically we need to handle these pop-ups initially. So what we can do is, so once we launch the application, so we don't find any window, so it takes some time to launch, right? So we can use the sleep. So I can use win wait active. So I can use win wait active command to wait for a certain window to appear. But here the problem is that you are getting a pop-up before your main window. So we can't say that when this pop-up will appear. So what I can do is I can use a sleep. Okay, 5000. Okay, so I can use something called sleep 5000. So next what I can do is I can define a variable, local variable called Yeah, I can define a local variable called hwin. Okay, hwin. Okay, hwin equal to, it's normal a variable, whatever name you can give. I'm giving this. So define it. So what I can do is I'm trying to get the active title, right? So win get active, win get, win active. Yeah, so win get title. So win get title. So I need to get the active window title, right? So what I can do is one, two, three. So if you want to debug whether I'm getting a title or not, so you can write it to the console. Okay, hwin. Okay, so this is fine. So you will get the active title. Okay, so what you should do is, so I'm getting a pop-up, right? So if I get this create database as a active title now, so what I will do is I will get rid of it. So let's get the title name. So AutoIT helper window info, right? So this one. So what is this? Also you need to handle, you need to click on no, right? So create database, copy it, text. So what you will do is, if if sorry, if h when equal to create sample database, then what I will do is I will control click, what's the title, h, right? Text I don't have, so you can put this. Control ID is nothing but class plus instance. So button 2 is called no, button 2. So sorry, you need to put it in the double quotes. Okay, button 2. So you have get rid of it, right? So let's see. So once I click no, what happens? You are getting another window, right? So you also get rid of it. So what's the title? This title is connect to database, right? So what you will do is you need to define another for loop here. If, sorry, so once you did this, you need to get the active title again. So win get title, win get title active. Okay, get title active. Okay, what you can do is you can use this hwin again. So you assign, you override the h1 value again. Okay, so now your HWin value is differs if it is correctly moved. So what you can do is you can put if HWin equal to connect to a database, then what you will do, get rid of it, right? Again, so what you will do is you will click on cancel basically. So we need to find the control for cancel, button 14, right? Button 14, control click title h when text I don't have, control ID button 14. So button 14, right? So let's see after clicking cancel what I'm getting. So I'm getting another pop-up, right? Again you need to handle this. What I will do, I'll define another loop here. So before that, what I will do, I need to override the hwin, right? Hwin equal to win get title. Win get title. What's the title? Static. Sorry, active window. We need to get the active title, right? Active. Then if hwin equal to statistics collection, then what you want to do, control click. So what you need to do is, so once this is active, your cursor is here, so I need to put the, I also need to check the do not share data, and after that I need to confirm. So to get hit here, you need to press the two tabs, one, two, and press space. Okay, so two tabs and one space. So what you will do is, first you need to send two spaces. Okay, sorry, tabs first. Tab, two tabs, and next thing just sleep for 500 milliseconds, send space. Okay, and then sleep 500 milliseconds, and next click on that control, right? So just click on this control. So button 2, that is button 2, that is button 2. Control click hwin button 2, button 2, right? So next what I will do, so I will just click on confirm. So after that I am getting that main window. Okay, so I need to get again the active window. So hwin equal to win get title active. So after that we can close our if conditions. Okay, so if end if, next end this if, and next end this if. Yeah, so I have closed all the if conditions, right? So now I need to handle the normal logins now. So yeah, this is the active window. So for getting the creating the new database connection, I need to use the Control Shift N. Okay, so I need to get the Control Shift N. I need to send the Control Shift N. So what I will do is, so I'm out of this, right? So sleep. What I can do is, so sleep for 500 seconds. Send. What I can do is send a keystroke called Control Shift N. So Control Shift N. Okay, Control Shift N. Capital N will be sent. The keystroke will be sent by this command. Okay, send Control Shift N. So after that, I will just again sleep. Okay, sleep for 500 seconds. So sleep is nothing but it just pauses the execution for a while. Okay. So when you send a keystroke, it takes some time, sometimes, right? So just wait for just pause the execution for some time so that it will not interfere. So yeah. So what I can create here as well, but yeah, the shortcut is Control Shift N. So here it is opening a window called window, right? So we need to again check it is not the main window, it is opening in the different window, so it will have the different title now. So what I will do, I will just click here so that I'll get the title. And what you need to do is, the logic is that, so once you do Control Shift and the cursor is going here, so when you type Oracle here, so Oracle will come here. So what you do is, I'll just tab. So once I click tab, it is clicking on just moving the focus to Oracle, and the next button is activating, right? So what are the activities here? We need to insert the text Oracle in this text box and press a tab. So and we need to click on the next button, right? So just do that right now. So what do we need to do? We have sent Control Shift and wait for that or what we can do is, instead of doing this, win wait active, win wait active title, what is this? So what we can do is, h when get the active title, get. So what we can do, get active, win get, sorry, win get title, right? Win get title active. So what I can do, active, what I can do is here, sleep for 500 seconds, and next thing is here, so we active title will get. So what we need to do, next thing is enter the text in the this text bar, right? So text box, so we can see if there is any control for this text box. Yes, we have this control for the text box. What we can do is control control set text. What's the title? Hwin. Hwin. So it just replaces the text in the control with the new text. So what's the control ID? Edit one. So we need to put it in the double quotes. Edit one. Okay. What's the new text we need to do? Oracle, right? So we need to put in the Oracle control set text. Set text Oracle. So next thing is just sleep for 500 seconds. Next to do send tab, send tab. So next thing is we need to press on the next button. So what's the control for this? Button 12, right? So once we press on that, control click, control click, control click. What's the title? H1 we have H window. We have text is nothing. Control ID is button 12. Button 12. So button 12. Button 12 is this. So next thing is we need to click next, right? So we are getting this window. So the title is same, connect to database. So but we need to enter the host name, this database name. So service name it will be so it will upon your database team and so for now I'm using the service name. So the username I don't want to save the password. I will uncheck this save box and just click on the finish, right? So what I will do, so what's the control for host? Edit 4, right? So let's after control click we are getting into this new window. Sleep for 500 seconds and next thing is control set text. What it is? Title is h1 text. Control ID is, what's the control ID? Edit 4. Control ID is edit 4. Edit 4. What's the text you need to place? Host name, right? So target win.acma.com. So I'll do this. Control set text h window text. What is this text? I'll ignore it. And the next thing is I need to get the database title combox 3. Sorry, where is that? Yeah, this one. Username. What is the user? Edit 10. Edit 10. Edit 10. What's the username? DBA01. Okay. Control con control set text h1 edit 10 edit 10 new text. What's the username? What's the user? Next one is what's your password? We don't want to enter the password, right? Actually, so pass. Sorry, I missed the database. Sorry. So this one edit 6 database is edit 6. So basically I will copy this, copy, paste this, and what I will do is edit this PMAHR. So edit 6. Okay. So the next thing is, so username has been entered and all these three has been entered. So what for Yeah, username has been entered and the password has database name and what I say, the host name has been entered. So for the password, as I said before, I am not gonna enter the password because I am not gonna save it. So I need to uncheck it, right? So what's the control for the save password? Button 10. So button 10, we need to control click on the button 10. So control click, control click H1 text, control ID is button 10. Yeah. So after once I click on it, so the say this is grade, and the next thing I need to do is I need to click on finish. Button 17 is finish. So control click buttons, control click H1 H1 control click H1 text, control ID is button 17, right? So what I need to do, button 17, right? So right, button 17, control click, that's done. So yeah, once clicking on it, so so I'll do this target to win.acma.core acmahr dps01. So click on finish. So this is the once you created the once you enter the required details, so the a connection will be created and the focus will be on this connection. You just need to click on the enter. So it will ask for the password. So I just clicked the enter and I'm entering the password, right? So before that I need to get the handle as well, right? For this password box. So what I did is I need to send enter enter, and next thing I need to do is I need to enter the password, right? So what's this box is, so the title is authentication ACMHR authentication password. So password I need to send it to that this one box, right? So this edit to, so before, so what I need to do, control set text, what's the title? So title is actually a regular expression actually. So because you may have uh, today you have entered the database name as estimate, there will be change in database name. So that will be database name plus authentication. So here the authentication name is constant. So I will use the regular expression regex. What I will do is star authentication control ID is edit to, and the next thing is text is the password, right? CyberArk 1. Okay, so after that, so when I click when I need to click on the OK, right, button 2, control send. What I will do is it's the same. button 2. So I will sleep 200. Paste. So that's done actually. So when I click here, okay. So yeah, so this will be done. So the database will be launched. So let's see, our database is launching now. So I'll close this. So I'll disconnect this and I'll close this. So I'll close this. What I will do is again I will launch. Okay. So I'm getting an error somewhere. I'm missing the character keyword. Okay. So where it is, 31st line. So just go to 31st line. Button 2, I have not put the parenthesis, this double quotes. Okay. So now again go to tools. Let's see how it goes. So basically I'm getting a another pop-up here. So the problem is again I'm getting a another pop-up. So tip of the day. So what I need to do is I need to handle this as well. So tip of the day. So where I will go after ending this if. So if so what I will do is yeah, so at the start of the script we are getting the active title, right? So if h equal to tip, what is the exact title name? Where is the AutoIT helper? Sorry, not this one, this one. Sorry, tip of the day. Tip of the day, right? Tip of the day equal to, then what I will do is what I need to do, I need to just click here, uncheck this button 1. Okay, control click button 1, then control click H1 control ID button 1. Control click button 1, and the next thing is I need to click on close. So button 4, close is button 4. Control click H1 button 4. Next one, end if. So end if. So let's see, let's try again and see whether it will launch. So if you see there is it is actually clicking control shift and fastly. So we need to wait for that pop-up to come so that the script our script will execute correctly. So we will introduce some more delay, 10 seconds. Let us see in 10 seconds. Okay, in 1000. So if we click on go here, so let's see. So I'm getting this. Yeah, it closed and Oracle is pressed. So here you see target when it is entering immediately. So we need to introduce the delay. Okay, delay is not sufficient. So what we can do is we need to introduce the delay. Control Shift and new at Oracle new. What we can do is 1 second delay, 1 second delay. Okay, once pressing tab, sleep for 500 seconds, control click, delay, okay, 1000, okay. So let's, so incorrect number of parameters. So here it says incorrect, for the control send, incorrect number of the control send, incorrect number of the, sorry, this should be control click actually. So control click, so that's fine. And now let us see. Then now again we can launch it, close this and launch it. Let's see how it goes. Actually, I have given wrong name. It should be Oracle basically. So yeah, I need to exit. Where is the Oracle? Oracle. Okay, sorry. Oracle. Okay. So for your convenience, so what I will do is I will delete the this roaming app data so that it will launch again freshly. So new pop-ups will come on. Let's come. You can see whether it is working clearly or not. So users, my app data. I will roaming. So what I will do, I will delete the dbware data so that it will launch the instance freshly. So you can see whether actually it is working or not. So, okay, click go. So you can see here. So new pop-ups are coming. So what happening? It is not clicking the enter. What happened? The enter, right? So there should be some delay. Okay. Control send enter. So yeah, introduce a delay here. So let's see again. Let's see. Okay, what we can do is delete it. Let's see. Okay. Tool go. So I'm getting the tip of the day. I'm getting rid of it. Oracle. Next. Enter that thing. vamshieeea, enter. Password. Password. Okay. Regex. It is not matching or what? So authentication. Authentication. Right. Authentication. Authentication. So authentic regular expression title. Actually, this is title. I missed this expression title. Okay. So yeah, guys. So this is expression title. So the command is wrong actually. So I'll close this. I'll delete this. Let's see again. Launch it again. No problem. So invalid username or password. Okay. Why it is coming here? So something wrong. Uh, That's why we need to keep the delay actually. So CyberArk one. Sorry, here if you see the password is wrong. CyberArk one. Okay, so that's why it is giving a lot of mistakes. Okay, no problem. Everything is learning. If you see, you can't see that password window as well because it executed that fast. So fine. So our database has executed successfully. So now that our script has run successfully, so we are successful in creating the launching the this our client application using AutoIT. So for your understanding, again I will be deleting this data, so you will see from the start how it is handling the pop-ups, right? So I'll show you. Delete it fastly. Okay, so exit, delete. Okay, I deleted it. So let's see. Again, I will launch for you. So let's see. So getting rid of it. Oracle. Next. Target win HR. So basically what happening is, so we are not introducing the delays fast. Okay. So we need to introduce some delays between our applications. So what we can do is we can have a delay there. Delay in between these pop-ups. Where is that? Sleep 1000, sleep 1000. Yeah, we introduced the delay actually here, so no worries. So here also we can introduce the delay. Sleep 1000. Okay, let's see if it is sufficient. 1 second, at least 1 second is sufficient or not, we can see. it is interfering with our applications. So let's see. We'll delete the dbr data. So I'll not compromise on anything working correctly. So not correctly, right? So we need to handle it perfectly so that we'll successful in launching that in any situation. Click no, click yeah, it's done. So next new Oracle, click Oracle, next enter this. So enter, click enter, enter the password. Fine, it entered. So yeah, launcher successfully. So we handle the pop-ups well. So the initial pop-ups has been handled, right? So when we launch next time, we'll get a tip of the day. So that also we need to handle, right? So I will show you that as well. Okay, whether it is handling correctly or not. So tool go. Yeah. So we should complete it, guys, firstly. So yeah, so we are getting rid of tip of the day. We are get rid of it. Oracle, click next, enter the password. Yeah, click enter, and next, yeah, it's done. So that's fine. So our database is launched, has been launched perfectly in every instance, right? So our next step is to integrate it with PSM. So what we'll do is we'll be doing copying the a CyberArk will provide a skeleton by default. Okay. So where is that? We'll go to where is it? Okay, I have created connection components. Yeah, like in a connection components folder. So basically what I will do is, so CyberArk in the components folder you will see a if you go to components folder, CyberArk PSM components, you will have a what you will have is you will have a dispatcher skeleton. Okay, you need to copy that basically. So copy that dispatcher skeleton, place it in your custom folder, just place it here, paste it here, open it. Just in the change me section, you need to edit. Okay, so so these are the change in the change me section. You need to edit. You need to enter your name. So PSM DB EA. Okay, and the next thing is this is the path of your DBware application path. Okay, so what you will do is you will take it from here, go up, copy this path firstly, copy it, paste it, and you are done with that. And the next thing is you need to define some variables. So we have password, target address, username. So the next thing is next global variable is global database name. Sorry, space. Global is nothing but the scope of the variable will be global, so it can be accessed from anywhere. So target target database name. Sorry, okay, database name. So what I will do is global hwin okay. So I have defined these variables. I also need to, at the last section, what I need to do is I need to have another session property called database name, right? So what I will do is I'll copy this, I'll paste this, and in the place of target address, what I will put is database. Okay, sorry, this is incorrect. So here database, here target database name. Okay, so this fine, this is okay. And next thing is to you need to paste your code. Where you need to paste is, so you can see the handle login section here, right? So you need to place here below there. Oh, sorry, not here. So below this, okay, here you need to place. Copy this code from this one. Sleep. Copy all the code. Copy this. So just copy this. That's all. Paste it here. So you have pasted it here, right? So once you pasted it, what you can do is save as. So what you can do is can do PSM DB ever one. Okay, I already have it, so I'm saving it as a dbware one. So you have saved it, right? So what I will do is I'll move it to this one to copy have a, because I already had the connection. I'll move it to this folder, paste it. I'll run manually. Okay, so what I will do is I moved it right. So PSMDB one. Okay, so it's starting. So it is giving me this error because I have an instance already running. So I need to close it basically. So abort, I'll abort it. Just close it. What I will do is I'll just, okay. So now what I will do is I'll just click on enter. It will launch. So it launched successfully with the universal connector framework. So we can compile it to exe and we can do it, right? So you may get doubt. So how I manually test it. So what you need to do is you need to basically copies this what I say PSM generic client driver DLL and generic client driver .xml PSM generic client wrapper .au3 from the components folder. You will have it in the components folder. These three you need to copy from and paste it in any folder. And the next thing is you just need to edit the generic client driver.xml and add your fields. So I have added so username, address, password will be there for normally in this. So if you have any custom fields you need to add database I have, right? So I need to have for the every fetch session property you need to add the field. So I have an extra database, so I have added the database field here and enter the hard coded the values. This is just for manual testing. So after that you need to remove the credentials and all these things. So you need to have this edit this and you need to paste it. So for the manual testing you need to go to the folder where your dispatcher is there. So as I said I have placed in the ADUC because I have readily made I have previous command. So you need to put that this current directory to this where the your dispatcher is there. And the next thing is you need to give the path of the AutoIT.au3. And next thing is your dispatcher path and your short path of your dispatcher up to ADUC and slash. And next thing is just test. That's all. So once you just click on test it will launch it. So again, a mistake from my side. Just close it. Only one instance of the database DB where is load. So that's why it will give us that like this. So so that's the problem. You can't have multiple sessions for the DB where. So that's why it is giving you. So you can launch it again. Yeah. So it launched again. So it launched successfully. Right. So that's how. Okay. So launched it again. So if you want again, I will for the last one time I'll test it. So before, yeah. So launch successfully. So now the next thing is we need to compile it to a standalone executable and place it in the component folder and integrate it with PWA. That part is left. So we'll do it firstly. So to compile it, what you need to do is you need to go to the AutoIT folder, AutoIT to exe, and now click on this, run as administrator. So here you can do. So you need to source AutoIT file where it is. I'll just go to ADUC this folder. So dbware1 AU3, right? So this one, what's the destination folder? I'll choose it as downloads PSM db ever1. Okay, I'll choose this. Okay, convert. That's all. It is converted successfully. Okay, now it has been converted successfully, right? So where is that? If you go to date modify, so dbware1. So what I will do is just copy it, control this C, program files cross 86, CyberArk, PSM, components. I'll just place it here, paste it. So PSM dbware1.exe. Fine. So now what I will do, so now we need to integrate with. So one thing you need to remember is you need to whitelist your dbware exe in a this app locker file, psm configure app locker file, xml file. So you need to add the this dbware executable path and you need to whitelist it because it may block. So I did it already, so that's not a priority here, so that's why I'm not showing you. So I'll show you here. So come to administration configuration options, come here, and what I will do is just go to connection components. So what you will do is just what you can do is just duplicate the VNC client sample, copy it, just copy it and go to the connection component again, right click here, paste the connection component and give it the name, the ID, correct ID, PSM dbeaver1. I already have with the name dbeaver, so I don't want to mess it up. So dbeaver1, just click on apply, just click on apply, click on apply and just expand it. Just go to the target settings, client specific, sorry, target settings. You need to give your actual exe file name. So what's your correct exe file name is dbeaver dot dbeaver dot psm dbeaver1 dot exe. Okay, that is your. So I'll increase the dispatcher timeout for 60,000. That's fine. So let's see, it is the correct name, psm dbeaver1 dbeaver1 eaver1. So .exe and just apply it. Okay, just now come to the platform management. Yes, go to database management. So psm dbeaver1, associate it, save it, and now just launch the this one and restart it. right? I have restarted to take the settings affected immediately. So now come to here. So let's check dbehavior1, give the reason. Let's connect. So let's see what happens. So it is launching. So let's see how it goes. Close. So yeah, guys. So we successfully launched the dbware connection component from CyberArk using custom universal connector. Okay. So yeah, hope you got enough knowledge from this. So what we did, we have developed the uh, AutoIT script to launch the dbware executable for launching the Oracle database. So after that, we copied that code to the universal connector AU3, and we have compiled it to exe, and we have integrated this connector with the PWA, and we try to launch. It is successful. Okay, so hope you guys understood something from it. I hope it. So if you got at least something, so please subscribe, share to someone. So sharing is caring. So it motivates me, and I can do lot more videos for you. So coming days I am planning to do more sessions on EPM and secrets manager solutions like CPC, CCP, Conjure, and all these things. So, and I like to also do more videos on privileged cloud as well. So yeah, so what motivates me is your subscription, and you share it so others will learn it. So if you get something from it, you share it. If you have any doubts, you just comment it. I will try to explain it. I'll clear. Okay. So thank you for watching this video. Hope you have a nice learning. Thank you very much.